Hello and welcome to Shooting the Shit episode 150, I think it is. Yeah, so happy Thanksgiving everyone from the US, I suppose. I have been doing nothing because we don't have it, so I don't know where the co-host is. No idea. There was no indication that she was coming, not coming, but she's not appeared. I don't know what's happening. So, yeah, there's that. I'm not sure what's happening. And we actually don't have any guests or anything, so suppose it's maybe just me on my own. I will figure something out. It will be fine. Let's see. Can I? Let's see. Just typing stuff out to people, and I'll see. Trying to. Anyway, today I was doing stuff. I've done things with my computers. Ambient light thing with the little LEDs and stuff. I've been doing that all day. I also done some Sniper Elite 4 because it was on offer, so I got that. Also something else. What else was there? Yeah, I can't remember. Honestly. Oh yeah, I do. Let's see if I can get this up on screen.
Hey boys.
Hey, who's that? Oh, hang on.
Give me a sec. Did it?
Yo, how you doing, man? I think it's Black Friday and no one's about. I got no information from the usual co-host. I don't know where she is, so I'm frantically typing out to everyone to see if they're busy or not. So, but it's cool. I've got you. So, what was I saying? Yeah. Today I've been fucking busy as fuck. Got up at like fucking 7:30 or something, which is really fucking early for me.
Hey kitty. I'm not too sure if it's my new laptop or not, but you seem a bit quieter than normal.
It shouldn't be, man.
And it's my new laptop, I thought so. I just wanted to make 100% sure.
And the mic picks up everything as well, so maybe you want to turn the sensitivity down a bit on the Discord thing.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. I keep having it set up stupidly fucking, I'm wanting to say low, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that should be better. That's 61. So.
Yeah, that's better. I can't hear you breathing and other things.
I would be a lot finer, but my headset mic has decided to go bust. So that's good. That's something I have to pay for.
Actually, there's really fucking cheap ones on Amazon right now.
I know, the one I actually got, I only had like 25 quid spare, but if I had the extra 5, I would have got one which is a lot fucking better.
Yeah.
I'm talking from a shitty mic, but very decent fucking headset for 25 quid, to one. You know, there's like the mics with a shitty plastic connection.
Yeah.
My one's one of those ones, and it doesn't really stay much, and the mic's kind of gone bust. But the one I could have got for an extra fiver had a solid connection for that, so it would have been a lot fucking better. But I didn't have the fiver.
Ah man. See when you
it was
honestly
more of a stopgap because they needed something to basically help me ignore the builders when they were here. So it was more for the headset more than anything else.
Well, listen, honestly, right? Cause you do the Aerith Radio shit, just
I should have got the more expensive one. I know. Don't worry.
Hit me up, and if the coffers are in the coffers, we can maybe get you something.
Plus, the other reason I actually got it was because of the input. It had a single input with a splitter for PC connections.
Yeah, so there's one
on my PS4 as well.
I was messing about obviously on Amazon earlier, because what I done I was getting up early-ish because the postie was going to bring me stuff that I want to fuck about with.
Yeah.
And do you know the Philips Ambilight? Do you know what that is?
I've heard of it.
Right. So basically, it's like lights that they had at the back of their TVs that would like shine and stuff at the back, so it would light up the back of the wall as well, and it would go with whatever's on the TV screen, if that makes sense. So it looks like stuff comes out of the TV, like to go on your wall with the light. Anyway, I was looking up YouTube videos because I was looking up LED software for my PC because the software that comes with my motherboard is fucking rubbish. So I was looking for.
To be fair.
Yeah, but I was looking for proper software, and I came across this other stuff, and I was like, oh, that's like looking on YouTube, and I was like, oh, that looks fucking awesome, and it only costs like 28 quid, and I was like, that's fucking really cheap for what it like does, because there's other places like selling this stuff for like 300 quid, and I'm like, that's a nice little project. I wonder if I could do it, because it's got a little USB computer thing, like a nano Raspberry Pi, but it's not quite a Raspberry Pi, it's something else, an Arduino or something.
Yeah, it'd be an Arduino. Arduino is the one that's often used in high schools, whereas Raspberry Pis are more often used, well, believe it or not, in universities and in much more amateur things.
Right. Well,
not amateur. The other thing of enthusiastic pet projects that need micro boards.
Right. Yeah. So this one basically cost me 7 quid for the wee computer thing. I was like, yes, it cost me a bit more because I wanted it all soldered and all like the wee terminals already done. So I was like,
I believe Raspberry Pis have Raspberry Pi Zero, which it was so fucking cheap you can actually get it in a tech mag. They're releasing them in, and you can buy them separate for $5 pre-built. So
yeah, so this thing, right? It's like it's one of them. So basically, all I needed was the lights and a power supply for the lights. So
LED Wi-Fi.
No, the LEDs come with that. You just need a power source, right? So the power source was about 9 quid because I wanted to make sure I got one that was powerful enough. The lights were like £11. Now I could have waited a good while and got the cheaper ones from China, but I wanted them right away. Sort of like the next couple of days.
Plus,
so
there's you said you went for the slightly more expensive power supply.
Yeah.
Remember, one of anything with PCs, you do not cheap out on the power supply.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I could go for this one, but that's on the wattage limit, like, because I worked it out, and I was like, I would rather
Always
get the
make
higher
sure you
end
go
one.
over that as well when you're buying a power supply. You never want to end up using all of your total power draw at all.
Well, I knew that.
Even with most GPUs, I think they actually list it's either the average or the maximum that they hit, but you never want to actually hit that.
Yeah. So well, anyway, that's what I did. So altogether, for everything, it cost 28 quid.
It's not too bad.
It's
quite good, actually.
It is. It's quite good. So I've rigged everything up, but it took me all fucking day.
Yeah, that sounds about right too.
Because it was easy enough to get everything done. Like, the postie came about 11. I got it finished about just before I went to the about 6, 5 or 6. I discovered that I made a mistake, and none of the tutorials tell you this on the YouTube, so it's a thing. Instead of counting the LEDs, you have to count the chips. So I was telling it that I've got 108 LEDs, which was completely wrong.
Wow.
Right? It's right, but it's wrong, because that was thinking every LED was individually a thing.
No.
Which they are, if you get the dearer ones, they are, but these ones have 3 to each
They're
chip.
gonna be hooked in series, so...
No, they are.
Yeah,
no. They're a strip, right? But
I meant they're actually the actual LEDs are going to be hooked in series, and so you don't actually need a driver for every single LED.
No, but you can. This is a thing. You can get them, but they're more expensive because they have a chip inside the LED.
The main reason you'd want to get something like that is because if one LED fails, that chunk of LEDs won't actually fail. It'll just be a single one.
Right,
so,
but this is what
it's going to be a lot more expensive because you've got to have more chips.
Yeah, but I didn't figure it out until like well later. I was like, why are they all out of sequence? I've done this. It makes sense. This is all sorted. It should work. Why is it not working? And it just wasn't, and it was ages. And then I figured out that you can click on the numbers on the software, and it lights up the ones the numbers related to. And I was like, oh, it's each chip, not each LED. Holy shit! So each LED, so instead of like 100 odd LEDs, it's like 36 chips, because 3 LEDs to each chip or something. So once I figured that out, I was like, I was like, okay, cool. But by that time, I had to go get my beer and go to the shop and do other things. I haven't had time to play a game yet. I just know it sort of works. So.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, and I've tidied up a bit. I've got a couple other things. I need a USB hub because I need an extra slot, and all my slots are taken. All the USB slots are taken. So I ordered one for Amazon. That should be here. Yeah, but it should be really cool, man. I looked at it with a guy playing a game on YouTube, and when the explosion happened, man, his whole fucking back of his wall lit up, and I was like, holy shit! Like that whole side, it looked fucking awesome. And the lightsaber, someone had a screenshot of like the fight between Obi-Wan and Darth Vader. What's his name? Anakin. And the blue lightsaber was pointing out the side of his screen and lighting up blue on his wall. I was like, oh, I want that. I know it's a mess about, but I was like 28 quid. Yeah, do you know what? Yes, just for fun.
Well, it's less than buying a game, so of course it's perfectly fucking bad messing about with that sort of thing, and it's probably going to be more entertaining than a game in the long run.
Well, I can even use it as disco lights, man. So.
Yeah, exactly. Because with the game, you're paying what, 50 quid, 60 quid if you're going into a game and spending way too much on an experience you only spend about 100 hours max on. So...
Oh, nah, you don't get that anymore, man. You're talking about old school RPGs. Like they don't
even
happen
with the new school
anymore.
RPGs, you can actually get that. And if you include multiplayer in some games, then yeah, you can actually hit about 100, 200 hours ish. That's much
Really?
more on the lower end of the games though nowadays. Most of my games they stay under 100, but I only ever stick with a couple of games consistently, and they're always over.
You
Well,
sure
I say they're always over that. It's not really. Also, I was able to actually buy a couple of games for, I think it was 35, 40 quid, and had to buy them on the PlayStation Store for one. So I'm surprised it cost as little as it did, because the PlayStation Store is notorious for having stupidly expensive costs.
Sometimes they are. Sometimes they're not bad.
The only reason I had to get to it on the PS Store though was because the game didn't actually have any in. The only reason they even had, I think it was a Danganronpa. One second, I actually have that on PC, so it was like Danganronpa Ultimate Despair Girls, I think it was, or Persona 5. I can't remember. Basically, one of the super big Japanese RPGs that isn't Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or something for a Nintendo platform. Yeah, the only reason they even had one of those in stock was because the person who was working the cashier, the cashier was determined that he would get somebody to actually play one of the games. So, yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing. What do you think about? We're talking about games. So what do you think about the EA shenanigans?
They pretty much deserved what they get.
Aye, well, exactly. We were talking about it last week, actually.
How long ago was it when people were trying to get the ESRB to call loot boxes gambling again? Because of course the ESRB weren't going to fucking say loot boxes are fucking gambling for a very, very simple fucking reason. They are the fucking game industry, you dipshits.
I actually think... I think they are
the ESRB
gambling.
are quite literally the games industry regulating themselves, so the government doesn't do it.
Yeah, I know.
That's
but
why when people are saying, "Oh, the ESRB should register it as gambling," no, they're not going to, because that would mean they'd have to put at least a what would it be in the US? It's not an AO. Oh, mature. And there's a lot of games which they don't want to have that on that aren't classed as mature.
yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah. So there was things about it that's just all a bit shit. EA is obviously shit. Like everyone knows that. So.
Yeah.
So seemingly Belgium was doing stuff, but they aren't. That was false reporting. No.
The false reporting part was that they'd already classified loot boxes as gambling.
It was a miss.
They didn't actually already classify it as, they were still investigating it as being such.
Yeah, it was a miss.
Conclusion that it was harmful to to children.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I meant. And the other one, Hawaii and was it Norway, I think, or the other two that are jumped in it.
Yeah, Norway's most likely going to do that for sure. And do you want to know how I know that?
Yes.
In the what game was it? The EA game, which is based around the MMA.
Right.
But basically, one of the MMA games that EA publishes, it wasn't removed because extreme violence. It wasn't removed because you can hit women. It wasn't removed because you could hit because of anything like that. It was removed because energy drink adverts, and you're not allowed to do that when something that's marketed towards kids, because it was rated, I think it was 7. or a 3. Can't remember exactly, but I think it was a 7-ish.
Right.
So,
well,
yeah.
I hope fucking EA gets smashed for this. They are getting smashed, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Do you know what's the best thing? Today, I was obviously away shopping for beers and stuff, and I joke you not, they had Battlefront 2 in the number 1 spot, right? But there was fucking shitloads of them, and there was like all the other most of the other games were sold out.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's face it.
Yeah, but think about that, right? If you think about it, that means EA's paid to put it in the number 1 spot. Right, it's not in the number 1 spot because it's sold as much, because obviously they've got stock, and the game that was like number 5 and shit had no stock. So, do you know what I mean? It's like number 1 Battlefront, and there's loads of them. There's fucking loads of them. It looks like it's fucking tanking. It's fucking funny. I was just walking around, and I was just like, 3 shops I was in. The sort of same thing. The Battlefront shelf was full. Some of the other things were gone. Quite a lot of the other things were empty. But Battlefront, there's fucking loads of them. It's quite funny. The other game, what other game was on sale? The new Assassin's Creed is on sale. It's quite got a wee bit of a discount. Destiny 2 has got a huge discount.
There's also the
Wolfenstein.
There's also the Steam Autumn Sale. So there's a metric fuck ton of games if you're interested in anything on the PC.
Yeah, the Wolfenstein game is
the new Colossus.
Yeah, that's really cheap. It mustn't have done well, because usually they don't discount games that far when they're that new. Like, you know when a game's doing well if it's still at full price.
So it's something that we won't really get as much. But in America, they do stupid fucking deals, like 4K TVs for $50-ish, $60-ish dollars.
No, they were doing that.
There's quite a lot of fucking fighting between people. And the only time we've ever had something like that was a shitty own brand TV in it wasn't even that heavily discounted. And do you want to know where it was? Asda, aka the same place which is owned by the Walmart company.
Yeah, they tried Black Friday here.
Much.
They tried Black Friday here this time, but no one cared.
Yeah, nobody fucking gives a shit, thank fuck.
No, they were like, alright, so the normal shops have got prices the internet gives me all the time. Good. Like, plus, why would they go out?
A lot of the normalish stores, when they do offers here, it's not too fucking insane.
It wasn't that good. But no, I was surprised at like the newer game, like Wolfenstein, being like £21 for a PlayStation 4 game. I
wouldn't be, to be honest, because that's one of the games which I can honestly
it must have tanked
quite a lot, so they could actually subsidise that with the Black Friday sales.
No, I think it's the other way about. I think that it isn't selling well, so they had to dump the price. The same with Destiny 2. Because, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because the South Park game was still basically full price. So, that's my thinking.
There's normally a sales tracker for stuff like this, but I can hardly fucking find it, unfortunately.
No, because they won't.
A British dedicated one.
Listen, they won't put the sales on them because they know they're shit. I look up Mass Effect 1 and 2 sales. Look up Mass Effect 3 sales, right? And then look up Andromeda sales. Andromeda sales, there isn't any. There isn't any, but they reported on the first one, the second one, and the third one, right? but there's none on Andromeda because it didn't fucking sell. So they don't put up the sales.
No, I'm not talking about by the actual
shitheads.
companies. There's independent companies that actually track sales roughly in retail stores.
I know, but there isn't. That's what I'm saying. There isn't much information on it, like, at all. It's weird.
Oh my god. Tuesday, 17th of October 2017, the collector's edition of Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus has been reduced to $59.99 in the UK.
Yeah, but that's like the ultimate edition.
That's a month ago, and I'm not really surprised too much with the collector's edition stuff, because if it doesn't get sold during the pre-order phase, it's not going to be sold at all. I remember going into a game, and this was a couple of years back now, but they had... this was when the Elder Scrolls Online, Tamriel Unlimited was released, and about a couple of months later, they still had one of the collector's edition things in it. Brand new, never sold.
Huh.
Yeah, needless to say, that was down to, I think it was 40 quid. You could have got the dragon statue with for. So
nice. Let's see.
Of course, we didn't fucking do it because at that point it's just it's no point. But
I don't know. That one, no. Don't know if I can capture this. Which one is it? Add. Image. I'm just sorry. I'm trying to show something.
it's fine.
Yeah, I'm actually talking to people. There we go. Can you see that? Is that thing? That thing now.
If it's on the stream, I can't because I'm not watching the stream. I'll be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I know. I think they can. I think they can see it. So it'll be cool. Okay. So last week, ish, I noticed the. I don't know if you've been watching the games I play on the Aerith Radio thing when I do streams of games and shit.
No, I've seen you posting them on.
Yeah.
Well, I say posting. I've seen the VODs getting put on YouTube. So.
It's YouTube ones. I mean, so I've been playing Cat Quest a lot, like because it's Cat Quest. It's an RPG.
Oh, I'm gonna have to actually go get something very quick. Check on something very quickly, but. You keep telling our viewers this, and after you're done with this story, I would highly recommend we switch over to aerithradio.co.uk.
I am.
Very soon, here we are at that cut-off point.
I am, yes. That's exactly the plan.
I wanted to make sure you remembered, okay?
That was the plan. Yeah. So the Steam controller that I usually use, because my Xbox One's not great anymore. There's a couple of buttons don't work, they're a bit sticky and I mean I could fix it but I'm lazy. I did want a new controller, like a wireless type one, so I got a Steam controller. So I've been playing Cat Quest with that. As you can see from the chat, it's this picture, it stopped working. So it stopped working. I posted on the Steam thing. It's not working. It works on the desktop and it works in games. The Xbox 360 controller works because I use that and it works. The developer got back to me. Yo, you back?
The Xbox One controller should also work because of it being X input. And the same thing with the PS3 and the PS4.
Yeah, but the Steam.
If you get
the Steam controller.
PS4 one is the DS for Windows.
Yeah, but the Steam controller and all that works through Steam now because they've got the Steam controller
yeah, I know it technically
mappings.
Works through Steam, but it seems to be a bit iffy. So I'm just sticking to my X input wrapper. So.
Well, seemingly, it's supposed to work with Steam, but But anyway, Steam controller didn't work. Posted on the thing. Xbox One works. Steam controller stopped working. It used to work. It stopped. Posted on the Steam forums. The developer actually responds, "Hello there, did it stop working after getting the latest update? Also, if anyone else is having the issue as well, it would be great to get more data on this problem." And I posted back, it was Friday night-ish, well, ish that I noticed it. I think it was actually Saturday or something.
Wow.
I did not look into it much. I was pissed. I was like, it's not fucking working, fuck it. Right, so, like, did not look into it much, so can't say if it was my PC at that point or not. And someone else responds, "Yeah, I can confirm the Steam controller isn't working. I haven't played Cat Quest since I beat the main game using the Steam controller a couple of months ago. But I'm assuming it's one of the latest updates that's caused this. Unfortunately, it's the only controller I have at the moment, so I can't test it with any others. Please fix this ASAP. I can't start New Game." New Game is like the New Game Plus.
Yeah,
I
sounds
think.
about like for something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this game's brilliant. By the way, it is. It's full of that shit. Like it's awesome. So the developer gets back. He says, "Thanks, we're investigating this now. Sorry for the inconvenience." An hour later, "Hi, can you guys try getting the latest update to see if the issue is fixed for you? We've just pushed a fix." And I respond, "Yes, it works now. Nice work. Thank you for the fast reply and fix." Like, I've never ever had that type of service. Like, ever. I've had developers responding to me before, but they just ask for so much information. You give them it and then they go silent. I'm talking about mostly AAA devs though, so. But I mean, I thought that was pretty awesome.
With AAA devs, they've got a whole lot of bureaucracy to deal with, though. It's a bit like trying to get anything pushed through government, so.
Yeah, I know, but fuck's sake, man. Just fucking this. Just that. That's all we want, man. That's all we need. Anyway, right.
Yeah.
So.
But also with AAA developers, more than likely you're going to have to go through tech support, which is going to be the people that answered you. They're then going to have to send off a support ticket that's going to be put into the support queue, and most likely it's going to be one of the lower priority supports because it still mostly works and the game doesn't completely break. And then there's going to go to the developer, well, the tech support side of the developers. Then it's going to go to the people that know how to fix the problem. Then it goes, gets partially fixed, if at all.
I know.
Even find what causes the problem. Then it goes all the way back up that. So.
I know, but I just thought this was pretty awesome.
Goes to publisher.
Stop shitting on me. I thought this was pretty awesome. I was like, yes. I can play it later.
Yeah.
It's just.
For me, no. There's a couple of developers I've had do similar stuff. For example, one of the things I used to play a game called Hacker Evolution, I think it was.
I have that yet.
And the developer was really fucking decent. So when I was explaining that I found a really fucking annoying bug, shall we say, where the actual game would stop working. It wasn't in the main game, mind you. It was actually in the game level creator, which is surprisingly in depth. I'm not gonna lie.
It is. I remember. I've got that game actually. I've got all 3 of them. Is there 3 of them? I think I've got them.
There's Hacker Evolution, Incursion or something, and then Hacker Evolution Immersion.
I think I got them in like a Humble Bundle or something at some point.
Yeah.
Ages ago or something. Or maybe not. But something like that. It was something. It was a package at some point.
Yeah, that sounds about right. They normally have.
That was years
it
ago.
was sold in the package now, I remember. Because Exosiphon Studios is really fucking decent with their support.
Yeah.
But then again, it's literally like 2 or 3 guys.
Yeah,
So,
and they've done a few decent games as well, actually.
yeah, they've done. They've mostly specialised in hacking subgenre.
And
one of the other tech support things that somebody
multi
posted was
multi-winning
that they found a way to, one of the other tech support things they posted was they found a way to get more money from the first level because the money carries over, and he thought it was a massive bug, and the developer said, but doesn't it feel good being able to hack a hacking game?
Yeah. I think they done a multi-winning as well.
I don't know about that one, I'm afraid. On the website, they mostly say that they've done a lot of things towards something else. Widgets for websites, I believe it was. Because on Steam, it's just mostly Hacker Evo, metric fuck ton of DLC for Hacker Evolution Duality, which was the one I was thinking of that I couldn't remember the name of. And then the other thing they have is a whale adventure thing.
I think they done a multi-winner, but I'm sure I had that on Steam. I do have it on Steam.
Well, it doesn't seem to be made by Exosiphon, so
I'm sure. Hang on. Let's see.
By Introvision Software, by the creators of Uplink. So that's why. Uplink's the one that you're thinking of there, not Hacker Evo.
Yeah, it's Uplink. Uplink is the one that which is a hacker game.
Yeah, it's a different developer and it has a strangely different feel. Hacker Evolution feels a lot more arcadey, if I had to put a way to put it, and I believe Uplink is a bit more sim styled. So
Uplink is really weird. It's like it's sort of weird, and
it's on my list of shit I need to end up buying. I'm not gonna lie.
There was definitely a couple of DLCs or something for it. I think, but it doesn't. Steam doesn't seem to have them. I don't know. Maybe it's Uplink that I'm thinking of, and then the other one is a different game, which is very possible. I know I've got a couple of.
Uplink is a lot more of a sim-like hacking experience, but Hacker Evolution is a lot more of a arcade style. That's the best way I can actually put it. It's a lot more streamlined and simplified, but it's also, I hate to fucking say it because the game is incredibly hard still because of the subject matter it's focusing on, but it's still really enjoyable and a lot easier.
Actually, it might have been because that looks so similar. I thought it was the same devs.
No, it's a different dev.
Yeah, but it could have been because I'm thinking of like hacker game. I'm thinking, oh no, Uplink. Uplink had DLC called Hack or something.
So
it could be that, I don't know, because I can't see the DLC for Uplink, and I'm pretty sure there was.
No, Hacker Evolution Duality has Hacker Evolution Duality has a metric fuck ton of DLC. So
I may be getting mixed up. That's what I'm thinking. I'm maybe getting mixed up between two. Oh well.
But in the end, yeah, they're both really fucking good hacking games. Hacker Evolution, it's a lot more of an arcadey feel, but don't let that put you off. It's still incredibly enjoyable.
I'll maybe have a look, because Uplink started to annoy me. So
yeah. Well, Hacker Evolution, you'll hit a lot of hard points and you can't do much about them, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but then again, that's the entire thing with almost all hacking stuff. You will hit points like that, but just be glad nowadays when you're doing it, don't go into the nick.
Yeah, but Uplink sort of does that straight away.
You pretty much walked through very kindly, as well, might I add, the first level of Hacker Evolution. But after that, it just becomes a giant fucking wall, and you have to know exactly roughly what you're going to be doing or you're fucked.
Yeah, but Uplink has no forgiveness.
You can fuck up a couple of times, but if you fuck up even like once or twice on every level, you won't be able to finish it because you fucked up way too much throughout the entire campaign. Again, because the entire thing is literally continuation. You don't restart with anything afterwards. Last I checked, so.
Have you played Uplink?
No, but again, I said it's one of the things I've got to play, and I've seen people playing it though. So.
Right, that's I don't know. I don't think I've played the other one, but I've played Uplink, and it can get the
anything,
first
though,
couple of training missions.
Of Hacker Evolution get to you, because when you actually buy it, all of the files, every single one of the files that's actually used in the game, you can modify
edit,
pretty much.
Yeah.
And when you actually make stuff for the game, the developer's really fucking kind with it. And one of the things I made was a HUD modification, and he was really fucking happy with it.
Cool. Not sure if Uplink has it.
Mod tools are very similar to what the actual dev would be using.
Actually,
it's that good.
Do you know what? It might have been one of the devs that made Uplink and then split off and made his own.
I don't think so. Because I believe Exocypher Studios has been kicking about since like late 1990s. I think Exocypher Studios. Let's just double check that. Celebrating 15 years since we started Exocypher Studios, and this was the last update from 2017. So yeah, early 2000s, very early 2000s.
That could be actual Uplink, because Uplink is about that old.
Yeah, again, it was, I can't remember the term for it, but two great ideas coming at the same time.
Yeah. Hang on, let's see.
Released 1st of October 2001. So, yeah.
Defcon.
If anything, I believe their home bases are in completely different places. So yeah, Uplink's developer is in Britain. So go Britain, yay! But Exocypher is Romania, I believe.
Well, 2006 for Uplink. So
on Steam it says that, but
yeah,
according to Wikipedia, the initial release was 2001. So.
Yeah.
Evolution. And oh god, according to Wikipedia, it's only been released on fucking Android. And the only one that actually has linked as something else is Untold, which is the newest DLC thing they've got, I believe. So,
right.
Wikipedia.
That doesn't tell us much, does it?
No, it doesn't. But yeah, I believe they probably ended up saying their company was released about the same time as the game, so.
Yeah.
Wait, here. Yeah, I can't fucking find it anymore. That's annoying me, but
okay. Right, I'm gonna stop the YouTube stream, so anyone that's there, go to
aerithradio.co.uk. May 7th, 2007. Oh.
aerithradio.co.uk if you want to listen to the rest of the show. If you're listening to this later, then it's up on Patreon. You pay $1, if you don't want to do that, you can wait till you can wait till Tuesday-ish. Sometimes I forget to upload it. But roughly it'll be free up on the website anyway. The rest of the show. So bye bye YouTube. The reason I do this is because I just want to get away from YouTube. Pretty much. I don't like YouTube.
Yeah, I can't blame you there.
So
apparently, some of the first games they actually made was Blue Sky, Acceptable Casualties. in 2002. But after that, they've been pretty much making hacker games since. So May 1st, 2004, sorry, was BS Hacker Zero expansions.
Are you want to say a bit about YouTube?
See ya, you bastards.
Yeah, there you go. Done.